So today I wanted to do a brief talk about suffering and where it comes from. So suffering, just like happiness, arises in the mind. It's not external. It's just like happiness is not external. So we shouldn't seek to overcome our suffering anywhere except for inside our own mind. If you're looking outside and trying to change your external conditions to get rid of your suffering, then it may temporarily alleviate it, but eventually we'll have to experience more and more sufferings. So everyone has in front of them sickness, aging, and death. Most people don't want to talk about those things. Most people want to click away from a video whenever you talk about sickness, aging, and death. We don't even want to think about it, what's ahead of us. But there's some benefit in contemplating what's ahead of us, sickness, aging, and death. Most people associate that with suffering. But I would encourage you, if you can see that the suffering is not external, it's an internal thing, then you're able to face sickness, aging, and death and still keep a peaceful and happy mind. So that sounds kind of counterintuitive. We think, well, I know at least in the time of death, everything dissolves, I'm losing everything. How do I keep a peaceful mind? Well, I believe there's several practices that can help you with that. Renunciation is a beautiful practice. I think practicing contentment is definitely one way to overcome this. Emptiness, meditating on emptiness and actually putting emptiness into your daily life. Tantric teachings, bodhicitta, definitely bodhicitta. I think if we use wisdom, we will look and go, I have this moment right now, but I don't know about the next moment, and we can put it into practice right now. Not whenever we go, we might think, oh, when I get a little bit older, then I'll practice Dharma. Whenever I get a little more financially secure, then I'll practice Dharma. Whenever I have a partner that supports me, I'll practice Dharma. There's all kinds of excuses to put it off for tomorrow. But then whenever tomorrow comes, you'll have more excuses to put it off. And then whenever you're laying there on your deathbed, you'll look back at the opportunity that you had, this precious opportunity that you had, and saw that it was wasted. And then a tremendous amount of grief in your heart, a tremendous amount of suffering at the time of death. So I'd encourage you, now is the time to put Buddhist teachings into practice. Now is the time. You may feel that you're too busy. It doesn't take a lot of time. Just apply a gentle, continuous effort, and through that gentle, continuous effort, you will experience. I would say your stress level will go down, which will. That's what most of us want. We want our stress level to go down. We want to experience some peace. We want to be able to sleep good at night. A lot of times it's the simple things in life is what we're really wanting. And I would encourage you, practice Dharma and give it a shot and see, does my stress level go down? If it does, don't stop. Continuously practice, and you'll see there's even more and more benefits of practicing Dharma. And I would say if you have the mindset, really focus on attaining liberation for yourself. You can do it. I believe that you can overcome suffering altogether. But I think it's important that if that's your goal, you need to keep that in mind while you're doing meditation. And while you're outside of meditation, going through your daily life, if you don't want to experience suffering anymore, then don't be tricked or trapped by these momentary pleasures, these momentary things that take us out of suffering. Keep in mind, as you're making decisions, I'm trying to attain liberation. And for some, maybe you want to become a Buddha. You want to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all living beings. If that is your goal, then in the decisions that you're making, see, am I making this decision for a temporary pleasure, or am I making this decision for me to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all living beings? So I would encourage you to definitely look before you make your decisions. Look and see what's going on in your mind. It doesn't mean that you can't have fun. It just means that while you're having the fun, have the mindset that I'm doing this to benefit all living beings, or I'm doing this to attain a liberation, or I'm doing this to benefit others. So I think that's how you can go through sickness, aging, and death and keep a peaceful mind. Is, really, while you got relatively good conditions, now's the time to start laying the groundwork so that whenever you do get sick, you don't feel hopeless. You don't feel like you're alone going through this. You can carry your peace even into these difficult situations because you've laid the groundwork for it. You created the karma for it. So that's, I know this is a short class, but I'm starting to get a little bit of a cold or something, so I thought it would be good to give a class about talking about sickness, aging, and death. We will all experience it one day. So it's good to be honest with yourself and really question, do I believe that in my daily life whenever I'm making my decisions? Most of us try to put death out of the mind. We think we're going to live forever. And everything's going good, we don't think that we'll ever get sick even, but yeah, so I think it's beneficial to definitely practice right now while you have relatively good conditions, because at any moment those conditions could change. Alright, I hope that y'all's day is wonderful. Please like and subscribe, and put any comments below. I really look forward to getting comments from you, and whether they're positive or constructive comments, I enjoy them all. So thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
In 10 miles.